Hello and welcome if I am live. Am I live? Okay, yes, it looks like I am live. As always, please, okay, Leon already saying sounds good. Okay, that's great. Okay, so just to let you guys know, I just had a really big sneezing attack. I do have the hay fever, some allergies at the moment, so yeah, if it gets really bad I may cut a little bit short. I'm not really planning for this to be a very long stream anyway, because I have a lot of readings to do and bookings in, so but it's so lovely to see you all here. Alphonse, hello. Sarah, Sidhi, hello. Jasmine, Risha, hello. Excuse me. Jan, hello. Kevin, Miss Venus, Rahina, Reza, Sid, Magha. Okay, so many people already in. Ishika, hello. Lalima, hello as well. So this is the one, excuse me. Oh my gosh. Yes, so this is the one stream where we don't have any list or anything like that. It's just that you ask questions and you give everyone a chance, basically. So you ask one question, let a few more people ask a question, and then you ask another question, and the specific questions, please, for the crystal ball. I'm not doing full readings. That's the only thing. Hi, Watch Geeks. Yes, I am well. It's just hay fever or some kind of allergy that I seem to be having on and off currently, and I had a huge sneezing fit just before starting this, so yeah, really sorry if I'm sniffly again. I have been on quite a few streams lately. Not coping well with allergies this year, which I don't usually have an issue with, so okay, let's get right into questions then, since I think you are all regulars. Sorry. So I think you are all regulars, so well, I will still go over the cards that we have today. We do have a love card, as always, of course, and we do have an Akashic Tarot card as well, and totem animal, because I'm so drawn to totem animals at this time. And I have my two devices, so I have YouTube here. Should not have any glitching if I remember not to jump out and jump back in. And as soon as I've said that, something has happened here. Yeah, it's bound to happen. Let me just see how far I can go up. I know there's been a lot of questions in here already. Thank you, Sarah. Okay, Alphonse. So a lot of your message is covered by my pinned message, unfortunately. But yes, I can see, does Lisa have romantic feelings for me? And will Lisa tell me that? So I'm going to go right ahead with Alphonse's question. and answer that. Yes, there are still romantic feelings, and there's still this potential of her coming like back to you with these. Still, there is still potential of her coming back and saying, I have these feelings still. So, yes, that's still coming up there as a possibility. And City, I just noticed now, you missed the aura reading, and you will be up first on the next one. So I don't know when the next one will be yet, but I did get your message or your comment. Yes, you will be first on the next one. Jasmine, I hope you're doing well. Risha says, I'm really extremely confused between MSc and MBA. Please check it one more time, which will give me more stability in the long run. Okay, I'll check. Yes, I get MBA. Razor, thank you. So I have your Facebook message there. So I'll get to you. I think you asked a little further down. Risha, I don't want to take a wrong decision. Where will be loving my work? So like in which field, which path will you be loving your work? I think we spoke on this before, so I feel we may get the same kind of answer, but let's see. Yes, so it's like chemistry, I feel, like some science. Jasmine. Will Randall's will Randall will Randall's tests with sorry. Um will Randall's test results turn out positive or negative? Okay. So it's always worth reiterating, I know I do on every stream, medical questions should not be relied upon. That I find them to be quite the least accurate of all questions, shall I say. So where you could give like 100 right answers to one person, or let's I'll say that again. Where you can give 99%, 99 right answers to one person, the one wrong question will be the medical question. Some people don't do it just because it's a responsibility, a big responsibility. So yeah. But perhaps you're not asking about medical. As soon as I see tests, I'm like medical. This is a medical question. Perhaps you're not asking about medical question. Did you specify that? Am I just assuming straight away? Wow, I can't even scroll way back. But yes, I'll answer the question. I will answer the question. But yes, I always want to reiterate that when anything kind of like a medical comes up. Will Randall's test results turn out positive or negative? Okay. Negative. It says negative. Jan, what are Caden's current intentions and feelings towards me in the current connection? So there's still like an abundance of care. Thinking about you is like really coming up quite strongly. There's thinking about how to approach a situation, so that situation isn't coming through very clearly, but I'm thinking maybe we have some indication about what that is. But thinking about how to approach you in some way about something positive, still feeling the love, still feeling the care, and still so I don't feel things have changed too much in terms of where there was a little bit of a step back in the hesitancy. It still feels like that. I'm only laughing at myself not being able to talk with the braces still at this point. Not at the situation. So sorry, Jan. Yeah, so I still feel a little bit of a like step back in the hesitancy where it felt like he was really coming forward and was really going to go ahead. But this really increase in the thoughts about how to approach it is very positive. So I'm liking that. But apart from that, it looks very similar, to be honest. I hope you're well, Kevin. Hello, wonderful Miss Venus. Yes, I love this background. It's very, very beautiful. I think I might use it again for the starseed reading. So there is a starseed reading coming up on the 8th of August. So if you did not attend the last one, or if you want more insight, and you did attend but you want more insight, just book back on, because on the 8th of August there will be another starseed reading. Leon saying the sound sounds good, so that is good. Sid, when will my fairy spirit, when will I get my fairy sight and angel sight back? October to November kind of time is what is coming through at the moment. Sorry, just checking messages, emails, and Facebook's there. Yes, if I get quiet for any moment, just checking on the Facebook and emails. Emails, really annoyingly not knowing how to stay signed in on this device on my business email. So excuse me if I'm quiet for a moment. I hope the music keeps you company. Megha, okay. What is R's current feelings and next actions towards me? He is a bit distant currently, okay. So current feelings. Let's do current feelings first. Yeah, there is definitely a dampening of emotions here. So it feels like I feel like I'm seeing a trajectory from like you've had a very positive like high emotions or like positive high connection, and there does seem to be like a dip in that. So it could be that you're going through a like a rough patch of if there's some communication issues or perhaps a conflict that has come up recently or something like that. But it definitely does feel to be like a dip in the connection, but also a dip in R's emotions. So yeah, towards you. And next actions you ask. Next actions, okay. Okay, so at the moment, there doesn't seem to be like any planned next actions. It very much does feel to be about seeing how things go at the moment. So that likely is due to because those emotions have dipped a little bit. So it could be, perhaps he's feeling, let's just see how things go, how I feel about things, because there does seem to be a little bit of a dip in those emotions. I'm sorry to say that. Jan says, excuse me. Why didn't Caden call me during the night on the 28th? We were supposed to hang, but he ghosted. He ghosted me, but why didn't he message either, telling me he can't hang? Okay. So it seems like the reason why it didn't happen, or why he didn't call or whatever, is to do with having like other plans. Having other plans. It feels like being. It feels like being physically out. That could be wrong, but it does feel like the being physically out at some point. So I don't know if he was out at the time, or perhaps there was something that came up in being out that made him like shift his plans, shift his his plans, his ideas for the night. But you did ask another question. Why didn't he message to say that he couldn't? Okay. Okay, so he didn't feel necessarily obliged to tell you, and it is coming across like a very kind of like nasty energy on his side, because it's even like he knows that he should have. It's even like he knows that he was doing the wrong thing, but it does feel like he he just kind of felt like he wasn't obliged, so he shouldn't have had to, which is just, it's almost like he knows that that's an inexcusable excuse. So it's almost like he didn't have an excuse. He just told himself that he didn't need to. He wasn't obliged. So yeah, that's a very like nasty kind of energy, kind of thought process on his side, definitely. Hi Alphonse. Raisa, what does my current boyfriend feel for me? Yes, I have your pictures. I have your. Let me just check your Facebook, because you were a message that came through. Oh, yes. So you say on Facebook, you say, "Is he the one for me?" And here you're saying, "What does he feel for you?" Okay. So is he the one for you? Let's do that first. Yes. There is a very strong connection here. So the one for you is like an interesting kind of like a phrase, because a lot of us feel like the one for us is our soulmate, or the one for us is our twin flame, or things like that. It feels like, yes, to your question, he is the one for you. But that could be either, it could be soulmate, could be twin flame. And then you ask as well, what does he feel for you? Your feelings are very, very in alignment. So if you're concerned and worried about his feelings, it does seem like they are aligned. Like he does feel very, that positive, romantic kind of energy with you as well. Yes. Yes. So in terms of the one you will marry, um, I do feel that that is your most prominent path. Your most prominent path. So thank you for clarifying. Yeah, because some people want to like marry their twin flame. Some people want to marry their soulmate. He, the, he's the most prominent path is that you will marry this man. So yes. Sid says also, but I didn't see Sid's first question actually. Oh yes, I did. Sorry, I answered it. Sid says also, the night before last, I had cold air very strongly next to me. Was that Anne doing that to show me he was there and energized? Okay, let's see. Okay, so the air you felt, so the air in itself was not him, but the air was him, like his movement, like he kind of like, um, shifted the air around as moving towards you. So yes, in a roundabout way, I could have just said yes, but just explaining like how it's shown to me. So he shifted across and you felt this but yes, definitely him. um So yeah, so that's why I said that. Hope you got your answer. Sidhi, okay. What will Mitash feel after seeing my story, and what action will he take? Okay. So there's feelings of kind of like attraction, like yeah, attraction's the only way I can express it. But as far as actions to take, um, it doesn't really look like, so there could be like a message or something like that, but it seems quite small prominence. So it's almost like there's these feelings for you, and there's this attraction to you, but it seems quite low. Like it's not like extremely high. Um, yeah, I'm sorry. I'm sorry about that. I don't like to say those things when they come through, but okay, Jan. When will Kazan confess his feelings? Okay. Okay. So I'm seeing the soonest possible date. It's like mid-August time. Is the soonest possible date. So there seems to be it's a little bit after mid-August, so like around perhaps the 20th of August, I would say. And then there are other opportunities after that. So there's a more prominent opportunity in September, but the soonest opportunity is yeah, around the 20th of August. Afternoon, Sarah. I hope you're okay. Hello, Watch Geeks. I think I said hello, but here we are. Okay, so we have Rahina. Will Sam come back to me? Will Sam take action towards me? And is there any girl in Sam's life in a romantic way? And will all this will get fine between me and Sam? Okay, so I think maybe when all this. I'll answer the first three questions, because we do kind of like to do give other people a chance and not ask too many questions in one go. So okay, Rahina, will Sam come back to me? Okay. There is possibility of this. There is possibility of this. And it's looking like it's around 60% possibility there. So yes, again with the taking action as well, similar energy. Like it's more prominent than not, but it's not, it's 60%, so you know, ideally you would want like 90, 100 to come through, but yes, you are still getting a chance there. Sorry about my allergies, guys. Oh gosh. Okay. Rahina, is there any girl in Sam's life in a romantic way? Okay. Yes, there is. At this time, it looks like there is. Yes. Jan, when will Kaden contact me? When will we hang out or call? Okay. So it looks like he will contact before Friday, and it looks like he will call like a week to 2 weeks is like the time frame I'm guessing. A week to 2 weeks. So I suppose there's some dependency on like other things that are going on there. But it does look like contact by Friday, I feel. Miss Venus says, update please. What are Omar's current feelings and intentions about me? Okay, so things look pretty similar. There still seems to be a lot of like physical attraction, wanting to continue like getting to know you kind of thing. More, there does feel that like there's more of a. So I know that there was like a really big energy of like physical interaction, physical attraction. It does feel like this kind of physical interaction is still prominent a lot, but really becoming more holistic in terms of all the other things that he likes about you coming to match like what initially probably drew him in, if that makes sense. I hope that makes sense. But then you also say intentions as well. Okay, so intentions. Okay. Okay. So there's still intentions of like seeing things, traveling, perhaps showing you like places that he likes. Could be something you've already started to do. I know he had an injury, so perhaps not. Perhaps that's why it always comes up. Like invitations. So invitations are coming up. So like, any friends, perhaps family, like close people to him that you may have not have met. Yeah, kind of wanting to introduce you to some people. So that could be friends, that could be family. But yeah, trips are still coming up as a big one. So it just dawned on me then. It comes up so much, and you said he had an injury, so perhaps it's like impacting what he can and can't do that he wants to do right now. Yeah, or there's just plans for that further down the line, maybe. But yes, also in terms of very much in like the relationship sense as well. Intentions of keeping you close. So yeah, really wanting to keep you close, not wanting to let you go. I know that I felt that before, and I do still feel that now. So I'm up to Ishika. I got a Facebook, so let's just see this here. It keeps telling me it's Leon, but I don't think it is. Oh, it's Marie. Is Marie not in stream? Okay, I'll catch up a little bit more with the chat, and then get to Marie there. Okay. Let me just see the email. And I do want to talk through, I always forget to talk through the upcoming streams. And also to, okay, a message from Jan as well there. Okay. I always mean to talk through the upcoming streams, so I will be doing that as well in about half an hour. Ishika, how do you see my interview going tomorrow? How do you see its outcome? Okay. Okay, so it looks like it goes well. So the outcome, it looks like a 60% possibility, prominence of you getting it. So 60% is, of course, it's the most prominent path. It's a, you know, ideally, like I always say, you want 90, you want 100%, but it's still more prominent than that you won't. So that is still quite good. Best of luck to you for tomorrow. Absolutely. You will be in my mind, my prayers and affirmations. Absolutely. Okay. Miss Venus says, "Oh, I'm so sorry you're struggling." So I know that people often like comment, have a conversation in the chat, so don't want to just assume that you're talking about me. But yes, if you are, I've been struggling for a while with allergies this month, and I never get allergies, so yeah, I don't know what like kind of pollen it could be, but yes, it's been awful this month, and I don't quite know why, because I never suffer with it, but it's pretty much okay most of the time, except when I jump onto a stream. So Sarah says, how did Richard feel when he saw me when I visited him, and is he still looking, is it still looking like August for him moving in? Okay. So first, how did Richard feel when he saw you? Okay. Okay, so it looks like he felt a bit kind of, there's confusion, there's chaotic energy, there's, you know, there's kind of a, it's difficult to describe in the way that you like kind of view it in the ball, but it is like a, not confusion about like why you were there or about you, but just that chaotic energy that's really around him at the moment. There was like positivity within the familiarity, so kind of like a comfort and familiarity that kind of balanced out those, you know, those chaotic energies. So yeah, that's how he felt when he saw you. So is it still looking like August? Okay, let's do that. So there does still look like there is possibility within August. I feel like I don't know if I've always given you like I know I try to stick to doing like percentages on these things, especially on things that can change like this, but it does look like it has kind of lowered in its possibility a little bit. But if that means that he is if that means that he is where he needs to be for a little bit longer, then I think that's a good thing. So let's keep a check on that. So I'm going to get to the email and Facebook questions. It's just really that I know like a lot of the chat has waited a little bit longer, so so I don't like to budge them up too much. So I'll just answer a couple more, and then I'll go into the Facebook and email. Okay, so Razor says, can you please see and check is like the kids for Nanim and me together and genders for them, please? Okay. Yes. Okay, so right away I can see two, and I can definitely feel male energy here. So there's definitely a male. So that isn't to say the other will not be female, but there definitely will be one male, so it will not be two girls. But that's what I'm getting. So two, one is definitely male. Okay, so I'm going to answer. Oh, Alphonse, you're very, very welcome for the aura reading. You're very welcome. Jan, will Caden talk about me during this trip? And if so, what will he say? Okay. Yes. So it's looking like you definitely will come up, because it's looking like the topic of girls is going to come up, and like discussing girls and things like that is going to come up. So you're going to come up within that, and there's going to be discussion about like things that you've been doing. Quite notably, I assume that's going to be like gaming. But yes, you will come up in the topic of girls. That does seem like that will happen. Thank you, Jasmine. Thank you. Yeah, I really feel fine and great, but to me it's the annoyance of like blowing my nose on stream or itching my nose on stream because I look like I'm picking my nose. I do feel okay, but it's very frustrating. I do a lot of readings and sessions and all of that, and I just feel like it's not very calming and relaxing to hear or see someone kind of blow their nose. So even though I feel okay, it's just not something I want to be doing. Oh, I think I'm going to sneeze now, just talking about it. Oh no. Okay, so Megha asks, I'll answer this question, then I will check Facebook and email. So Megha asks, when will communication improve for me and R, and when will our relationship improve? Okay. Okay, so it looks like everything will improve for you both at the end of September. So it really looks like it actually looks like there could be more pulling away and more distance before September. And at the end of September, possibly October, there's going to be like a kind of reconciliation, reunion kind of thing. Like, not to say that you will like completely lose contact and break up and all of that, but in terms of like a rekindling, if that makes sense. So like a reigniting a kind of flame, I suppose. But yes, it looks like mid-September to October. Okay, so I'm just there. So yes, so I'll just go over what Leon's saying here. Leon says, if you are new, remember to please leave your full name and date of birth. So I'm answering specific questions on the crystal ball for anyone who is new. Full name and date of birth is very, very much preferred. If you can leave it in the chat, right in front of your question, that's best. But if you want your full name and date of birth to be private, then please do email or Facebook me. And my email and Facebook are both in the description. So yes, that's if you want to ask a specific question for the crystal ball. And you can also choose a card. So we have love cards. Yes, love cards. Acacia cards, animal tarot. So yes, 3 different types of cards. Tend to mix them up every week, but every week I do answer specific questions on the crystal ball. So no one is getting like a full free reading. Don't ask a broad question. Please try to make it quite specific. Try to get out of the shot to blow my nose, to be honest, guys. Oh gosh. Sorry. I hope it was out of shot. Oh my gosh. Yeah, so sorry about my allergies. I hope this clears up, but it's only been this month, so I will live, I'm sure. Invest in some antihistamines, maybe. Yes, okay, I'm getting to the Facebook and email questions now, though there were not many. So first we have Marie. So Marie asks for the 1st, card of the stream. So yes, a love card for Marie, absolutely. True love. So you have the true love. I don't know how to put them so you can see them properly yet. Always choose the holographic cards that are really difficult to see. But it does say this is the romance of a lifetime. So yes, true love. So is this true love in your current period? Is this true love someone coming up on your current path? Either way, this is the romance of a lifetime. Very nice card, very nice love card to have there. And then, oh, and she also asks for a love card and a card of my choice. Okay, I'm loving totem animals at the moment, so I'm going to choose a totem animal card. Yeah, that one should be visible. Only where there is green, perhaps. You can see through a bit with the green screen. But this one says, let compassion and forgiveness be your top priority in this situation. So the honeybee is a really nice card to have. Compassion and forgiveness needs to be your top priority though. So this can indicate someone coming back in, you know, reconciliation, reconciliation, reuniting with someone from the past, because it's compassion and forgiveness. So are they going to be seeking an apology? Is there someone who wants to, like, they've lost your trust and they want you to trust them again? Something like that. I'm still linking it in your love question. It's because it's Marie. Me and Marie do work closely on her manifesting her love. So yeah, I'm just linking that to Marie's love situation. But in general though, we can take note from this. In general, so let compassion and forgiveness be your top priority in the situation. When we're compassionate and forgiving, as long as we are not letting ourselves be walked over, then there are a lot of positive lessons and communications and connections to have, because it's easy to like set up boundaries and standards and kind of cut cords with anyone that does us wrong, but sometimes people are worth giving second chances and, you know, rectifying the situation with. So I think the honeybee message is very sweet. And I had one more. So, okay, I have a private question to answer. So, of course, I will not read it out, and perhaps probably will say the name just so you know for sure who you are. You're the only person who's emailed during the stream, so you may know who you are. Oh no, now you're the second person to email during the stream. I mean, yes, you're still the first, but you're not the only. So, okay, Jan. Okay. So question 1. I will do question 1 now. This does come as no, but there are a few things coming up within this that I feel, you know, with these kind of questions, there's kind of a there are levels of how bad it can be depending on what level what sorry what time in the relationship it is, if that makes sense to you. So I think I will catch up with you outside of the stream to go over that a bit further, the first one, because of what that word means to me. So to me, you know, the very minimal amount of, you know, it is not that to me. Sounds like we're talking very cryptically here to everyone else, but yeah. So then, second question. Did XX person have a part in it? Okay. No, that comes as no. Okay, so I think that is. Let me just double check the other email I got. Don't think was from anyone on the stream. I think that was just a booking. Yes, that's just about a booking. So I'll just leave that until I finish. Okay. Hello, Gretel, if I did not say hello already. Alphonse, it's okay. I understand wanting like all of your questions answered, and I understand not wanting to wait because I know it does take some time. But the whole kind of point in it being like free is that it's for everyone, and everyone gets a go, and everyone gets a chance. So that's really the only reason why I ask for, you know, for you not to ask too many questions in one go. I just think it's fair to give everyone a chance. Okay, Risha. So Risha says, we aren't in a connection, but he gave me hints that he likes me. Does he... Was he really into me, or was it a fling? Is there any chance the spirit guides want to connect with him again? I don't know what you mean by the next part about, is there any chance the spirit guides want to connect with him again? But I will just answer the question. We aren't in a connection. He gave me hints he liked me. But was it just a fling? Okay, so was it just a fling? Yes. It comes to yes as being just a fling, but I also can see like a lot of like there is a lot of like liking you, like having that like energy for you, that kind of relationship energy. So it could be more along the lines of not him not wanting that on his journey at the moment or something like that. It could be something like that. Or it could be that he felt it was a fling and that perhaps because he's feeling those feelings of like, you know, those almost kind of romantic liking liking more than a fling kind of feelings, then maybe reaching out if he can't shake that. If he can't get over that, then maybe some reaching out. I'm not answering like very open-ended questions, such as things like this. I really hate to like point people out, like I'm telling them off like it's a lesson and I'm like, you can't ask this. But yeah, questions like what can I expect from Kazem when he gets back from his trip? You know, I could give you such like a whole reading on things that might that can, you know, things that can happen and that might happen and that have this much prominence and that much prominence after the trip. So I can't really do that on streams like this. I will just reiterate for anyone. I know Jan knows, me and Jan do work closely together, but for anyone who doesn't know, you can book readings with me outside of the stream. My website is there. My website and Facebook are linked in the description. And I'm very happy to do like full readings, whether it's general or love, you know, finances, anything like that, anything you have. Just check out my website. There's tons of readings and things like that on there. And they're all very reasonably priced as well. So, you know, I do try to keep my prices very low as much as I can. What time? Okay, so it's 6 now. 6 for me anyway, BST. Do we have anyone new in the chat at the moment? So just remember that I'm up to Kevin. Oh my gosh, I'm so far back. Yes. So if you're new and you're waiting on your questions, please do bear in mind that I get a lot of questions. They are free, and I'm very happy to answer them. But yes, I do get a lot of questions in here. I am happy to answer all of your questions. You just have to subscribe and ask them, and I will answer. But yes, I may just jump ahead here and answer some new people's questions, just to give new people a chance. Regular people, I'm very happy to always have you back, and I love seeing you here. But I do think it's nice to give people a chance. So let's just see who we have here at the end, who's a bit new. So we have, oh yes, please leave your full name and date of birth if you are new. So yeah, perhaps that's why that person isn't leaving their full name and date of birth. Ellie, hello, welcome. I'm Elisa, very happy to answer your question, but you do have to subscribe to the channel as well. I think perhaps maybe they've left. Yeah. Okay, I'll go back up to where I was. Yeah, new people, please subscribe, leave your full name, date of birth, and then ask your questions, please. Let's see where we are now. Scroll too far up here. Okay. So Kevin asks, what are Kay's thoughts and feelings about me? I feel like there has been some tension. Okay. Yes. So there is definitely some tension, and there, not necessarily like a tension, but a distancing. So a great distancing, like in the mind, thought processes, the throat chakra. So yeah, it really seems like you have drifted apart, even if that's only energetically. It really does seem like that there's been this could have been due to some like issue, some conflict or something, but it feels more just like kind of like Kay kind of having a different kind of focus in connections and like life path, maybe something like that. But there is a like wedge in this connection. Yes, I can feel that. I hope you're well, Gretel. Nice to see you here. Sid says my allergies are really bad too. They're always bad for me all year round. Oh my gosh. Yeah, that's now that that really would annoy me. I hope mine goes pretty quickly. Having a healthy diet is supposed to get rid of them, and I tend to eat very well. Fruits, vegetables, make things from scratch, and all of that. So, I shouldn't have too much of an issue, but this year I do. Miss Venus, how is Omar doing emotionally, and what does he want or need from me the most? So it seems like emotionally there's not a lot to be like kind of missed there. It does feel like there is quite a positive and a balance in emotion. Uh, Not like completely 100% balanced, but nothing that I would personally like really worry about. But what I would say from what like he could need from you in this respect is kind of like being there as well. So like um having that, which I do feel that you have this energy, but having that kind of energy that will allow someone to be vulnerable with you if they so needed to, which I do feel that you have that energy, but that's what I'm kind of getting. Um, what does he need from me the most? Um, yeah, I think that there's a lot of support, and I do think it does link to that, like being there if needed in a kind of vulnerable situation, and kind of, I feel like he wants to feel that he wants to feel the same kind of energy about you, from you that he feels to you. So where I do say that he feels that he likes you more than you like him, that's not to say like go like love bomb him or anything like that, but just making sure that you're you're in your reciprocity energy and really like feeling like you you're meeting him if you feel like he's giving you a lot of that like really um powerful and positive energy, like how much he really like kind of adores you in a way. Not to be afraid to kind of give that back too. Wanting to feel that you're on the same kind of level. But yes, wanting to feel that he can confide in you if he needs to. But that's not to say that he needs to. But I think that he needs that space to feel like he can. Especially like you say, going through something like an injury, no matter how small or large it is, you can feel a little bit weaker as a person because of that, because of having an injury. Where am I up to? Oh yes. Okay. So so Jan asks, what did you feel during the cleanse for Kaizen to release Jay? That is kind of something where we will check back periodically on it, and I know that it can be difficult because I'm not always like available to messages all the time, so I do understand like people who work with me wanting to ask me like everything on stream, because I'm not always in the inbox all of the time. But I would like deeper time to go into that and look into that. I'm not spending too much time looking into that in the crystal ball now. Having the time with just me and your energy to go over that, not like the collective kind of energy of everyone. If it's like spell work we've done, so like when I work really closely with people with for spells, energy healing, energy cleanses, and of course readings. But when we do like spells and cleanses, I can say like it felt positive or whatever like that. But I think that there may be some like specific chords in specific areas that were more stubborn than others and things like that. So it's always good to do like a full check and kind of perhaps a full write-up if it's needed at this point. All every different cleanse takes different like lengths of time to see those kind of results or to feel those results. But yeah, I feel like I don't want to like rush looking into that. It's something I would like to take time in. Kevin, how will I meet my next potential love interest? Will it be through a college friend? Okay. Okay, there are two possibilities coming up for you. So yes, there are college friends coming up, but there's also like an online thing coming up as well there as well. So yeah, perhaps like, and that's not to say like online dating necessarily, but meeting through like a group or something like that. If you in like an interest group online or something like that. Or it could be friends through friends, and they introduce you online. I don't know, but it seems like two specific different opportunities there. Lalina, what's happening with my career in future? Presently lacking clarity, trying to figure my passion. I'm a doctor. Oh yes, so this question probably was asked before I mentioned about how I'm not doing full readings here, so it would be unfair to give one person a full like career reading while everyone else just waited. Specific questions only please on the stream. If you wanted to ask like, should I stay as a doctor or should I pursue a different career, I can answer that, something that's more specific. But when it's very broad and it could bring up like so much, I don't do those kind of questions on stream. But like I say, my prices for my readings are very, very reasonably priced. Yeah, they're rarely reasonably priced. I do crystal ball for full readings. I do tarot full readings, and I do rune full readings as well. So do feel free to have a little look on my website which is in the description and also here, secretfrequencies.com. And if you would like to purchase a full reading, I'll be more than happy to do like a full reading covering any area, finances, love, or general, with all included. Let's see. Okay, so Ellie, we have Ellie in the chat here. Welcome, Ellie. Ellie is new. Is international politics and law a good bachelor's degree for me, or should I go for law simply without taking into consideration future masters for now? Okay, so Ellie, if you're still with us, I hope you are. I'm going to do your question now. So, is international politics and law a good bachelor's degree for me, or should I go for law simply? Okay. Yes, it comes as law simply there. Hello, Ruhi. Ruhi, if you're still here, yes, I'm happy to answer all questions. I'm happy to answer all questions if you put your full name, date of birth, and subscribe, please. So Ruhi, if you're still here, let's get to your question, but do please subscribe. Can you please read for me? Will I be able to get a new job next month? Okay. Yes, this comes as yes. You will be able to do that. And that was for Ruhi, if I'm pronouncing that right. If I pronounce your name, anyone's name wrong, do please just correct me and let me know. But that was Ruhi's question. Can I please... will I be able to get a new job next month? And that comes as yes, you will. Jason, I see your full name and date of birth, but I don't see your question. Just that you had a work injury. But yeah, I don't see your question. Very sorry that you had a work injury. It's really horrible to know. But yes, if you have a specific question, please just leave it in the chat. I'll be very happy to get to it. Ambreen, welcome back to the chat. Ambreen, I hope you're still here. Something new happening in your life. I'm very sorry. Not doing full readings. Specific questions, please, guys. Now I feel like I scrolled up too Wait. Um, um, yes, Jasmine. Yeah, I thought it was a medical. I didn't want to be getting that wrong. Yeah. Um, best of luck for everything. Best of luck for everything with that. Kevin, would sharing a rental with A next year a probable timeline? Is it a good idea overall? Okay. Yes, Kevin, that's a good idea overall. Kevin says A is taking a year off from college, so I don't think I can see him freely. How do you see our connection going for a few weeks? Okay. Yeah, I don't see the connection taking like a hit or anything. It doesn't. I don't feel like the connection will be bad or go bad. It looks okay. So I'm trying to get comfy here. Lalima says, sometimes I have started having a feeling I have a higher purpose and a soul purpose. How to figure that out? Well, everyone has like a higher purpose and a soul purpose, but the main thing is like, do you feel that your soul mission and what your like morals and your purposes and your goals are for like the world and society at large? Do you feel that you are reflecting that in the path that you're taking? So if you don't think that your job reflects your bigger picture of where you would want the world to go to, then it's not your purpose. So, you know, it could be as simple as working for a company that you think is going to continue doing really well into the future in terms of for our children's children, not in terms of turning a profit, you know. So yeah, I think that's how to figure out how to begin to figure out your life purpose and your soul purpose here. So what Geek says, do you see that I should reach out first to POI and let her or let her contact me? Are we seeing contacts from her August, then potential meeting September still? I know you didn't see new guy going on after August to September. Yes, okay, let's check that. So do I see that you should reach out first? So I see that you should reach out if she does not reach out before a week. Next question was, are we still seeing from her contact from her August, then potential meeting September still? Yes. So I'm still seeing that, but what I'm seeing more solidified and more clear is there is definite like there's definitely something in September coming. So where we see contact from her in August, let's say she goes back into her like hesitation of whether to do that or not. There's a definite event in September. I still see a lot of prominence with August. I'm not saying that's changed at all, but it looks like September is definite, regardless of whether it's the meeting or whatever. Jan asks, is Caden worried that I haven't texted him for days or said anything? He's thinking a lot about what you are doing, what you are doing alternatively. I wouldn't really say there's worry at the moment, but yes, there is like a lot of kind of like, what could she be doing? Should perhaps like a should I worry kind of thing. Lalima says, presently searching for a job. What do you see happening on that front? As since 1 year or so, even though I did explore a few places. Presently searching for a job. What do you see happening on that front? As since 1 year or so, even though I did explore a few places, I was never really contented with the place. Okay, so I think you asked that question before I answered your previous question. So yes, I think that my previous question may answer why you don't feel fitted into any of those new roles. Aries says, do you see my guy and us on track for our official title to our connection either before the end of this year or next year? Okay, let's look at that. Yes. The end of this year or next year. Yes. Yes to either of those, like a time frame kind of thing in between that time. Oh, there's so many questions that I don't know if I've missed or I've been skipped ahead here. Okay. What time is it? Okay. Yes, because I do only want to do around 3 hours today. I know I usually do 3 to 5. I'm trying to only do 3 today, so let's see, because I have a lot of work. I have a lot of like bookings and sessions, booked readings in with me. So I obviously have to make sure that I get to clients before I do my kind of streams, which I love. I love these streams, but I do hate it when I see like you guys who are waiting for updates from me in the chat. You know, I like to try and make sure I can keep up with clients at least. You know, orders at least, if not the inbox. So let me just see. Oh no. I think one thing I would appreciate is if people would not ask like the same questions every time they come onto the stream. Like not every time, like maybe like every other time you can, because I know energies do change. But yeah, I think a lot of people ask like this very similar questions all the time. Yeah, I've scrolled too far back, so yeah, that's me. Hi Sherry, if you're still here, hello. Good morning, Jason. I didn't see your good morning before. Kevin says, how did my father feel when I asked for going to gym? Will he approve for it eventually? This comes as yes. Risha says, is A my future spouse, or is there someone else that I haven't met yet? No, it's not A. It is someone you have not met yet. Miss Venus says, does he miss me? When I'm going to see him again, will he propose getting together with you? Will he ask to get together in a relationship with you, I think? Yes, it's very likely. Mecca says, when can I expect to meet? Oh, it's been two months since we met. Okay. If you meet again, it will be after September. It doesn't look like overly too prominent. Watch Geeks asks, did my ritual today help strengthen? I'll check on that in maybe a couple of days. Ritual and spell energy is very seldom instant, so I don't like to check on it too soon. But I will give you a card pull for your POI. Forgiving and learning, if you can see it properly. It says, as you release and heal the past, you experience more love in your present moments. So it's all about forgiving and healing. So forgiving the past, whatever conflicts, hurts, disagreements that you guys had in the past, healing through them and forgiving one another. So that's good. Miss Venus says, does Omar feel jealous or fear that I might move on or that I might be talking to someone else? How does this affect him? Yeah, so he does feel like, so there is kind of like a worry that you may speak to someone else. There is like a worry about that. But I would say it feels kind of like he feels like you deserve like what you want. He feels like you deserve what's really good for you. So I don't feel like there's like jealousy or worry in a kind of. It's interesting because it's like his energy is very, very for you. It's very like attracted to your energy, but at the same time it's almost lenient in the sense of he would be happy for you if you chose a different direction, if that makes sense. So it's kind of like he wants you and he wants to end up, with things going down a more serious path. But if it was not to go that way, or if it turned out you were talking to someone else and you told him that, it seems like there would be a lot of like calm energy, if that makes sense. Ashika, hello. Do you see me being happier and doing well overall in which city? So, I can't pronounce them, either of them, so I will just say G or H just in case I get that wrong. But yes, I will look into the ball and see what that comes up with. Okay. G. It comes with G for you there. Jan, does Caden think I'm upset at him? Yes. Sid, will I be able to take my rubbish out without bumping into my horrible upstairs neighbour? Yes. Sarah, hello Sarah. Hello and welcome to the stream. Has Richard told his family I'm pregnant yet? And Richard said, let's not talk about them. As his mum and sister annoyed him, okay. Has Richard told his family I'm pregnant yet? Okay. It comes as no. It just doesn't seem so. So Jan says, why was Caden and Jay hanging out so much the week before? So it seems like Jay was like asking him like a lot to hang out. It seems like there was like a what it looks like is there is like you know how you see like message before you've even had a chance to reply. It seems like she was really like messaging, like really trying to get through quite a lot. So it does seem like quite a lot of communication, quite a lot of like kind of nagging, I suppose, in the nicest possible way to say that. City. What will Mitesh feel after seeing my story, and what action will he take? Attraction. I'm not seeing an action. I'm not seeing an action at this time. As Venus says, does Omar have a drinking problem or a problem with depression? So it looks like there is a problem with depression. It doesn't look like, so I'm unclear if it's like a medical thing, like it's been prescribed for or anything like that. But it does seem like there is like a like waves of depression that do come in different parts of kind of life, if that makes sense. Doesn't really look like it's something that's been medically like cared for, I think. That's not how it looks. Miss Venus asks, is Omar going to quit his job tomorrow? Or will he likely give it another chance based on the negotiations happening? Okay. It's more prominent that I will be given another chance. So it looks more prominent that he will give it another chance. Just get cozy. I'm going to talk through let me just see if we have anyone new in here. I always forget. Oh no, it looks like I'm quite caught up. Wait, am I? No. No, I'm not quite caught up. Okay, so I think I'm up to... Okay, so I'm up to Aries when Aries says, what is going to help me gain more clients for my Reiki business? And do you foresee me being able to get more clients before the end of the year? If so, how many? So that's where I'm up to at the moment. So I'm going to keep that marked here on my YouTube. But I'm just going to... open this one Just double check there's no Facebooks, which there is not, and no emails. Razor's messaged me by email. Sorry if I'm not getting to your Facebook. Lovely, I will do that now. So I'll just take Razor's question here in the email, and then I will go over the upcoming streams and then continue on with questions. Okay. So Razor asks, will I make new friends in university? Okay. So it looks like you'll make like a really good close friend, but it doesn't really look like you're going to make like a whole bunch of new friends. So it does look like a really close friend that you're going to make. So I'm going to go over now, before we continue on with the questions, I'm going to go over the upcoming streams. And just go over like how the stream works if anyone is in who is new. I always fall behind the chat because you guys type your questions super quick, and I look into the ball, I take my time answering your questions. So the readings are always free on here, but it does take me a while to get to the questions sometimes. So if you are new, I really appreciate you joining in. It means a lot to me. So yeah, that's just something to bear in mind, is that you can ask as many questions as you like. The streams are always free. I go from between 3 to 5 hours at a time. So yes, if you see my stream scheduled, jump in, ask as many questions as you like. But yes, it's just having patience, because the stream does get busy from time to time. If you are new in just now, please refer to this banner, refer to the description, and also to my moderator, Leon, who is in the chat, who will let you know like what to do. So it's literally just full name and date of birth and a specific question. So I don't give anyone like a full reading about their finances, love life, and all of these things on stream, because everyone else would just be left waiting. It's quick questions that are quite specific, that I can answer quite quickly, yes and no's. And it doesn't have to be yes or no, but just something where I can give, a specific answer. Not a really open-ended, not too open-ended, please. If you did want a card and you went here when I explained which cards I have today, I have the love, romance, angels, love cards. I have the Akashic tarot, and I have the totem animal cards as well. So feel free to ask for a card as well. You can ask for as many cards as you want as well. Just always giving others a chance. That's the whole point. Ask 1 or 2 questions in your message, and then give some other people a chance, please. If I am skipping some of your questions, it might be because you've asked so many in a row without giving anyone else a chance. So just please do bear that in mind. So I don't tend to skip questions. I tend to go completely in order. I skipped a couple today where I've seen that someone's asked a few too many in order, like one after the other. But generally, YouTube glitches. It rarely does glitch. I never intentionally miss questions. So unless you really spam them, then I'm not going to intentionally miss them. So if you know that you've been respectful, then just retype your question, because it just means that by some glitch of YouTube, your question has been missed. So I'm going to go over now the upcoming streams so that you guys know what is coming up, and especially if you're new, you might like to know what other things you can expect. So do bear in mind that all other streams have priority lists. So those who book on get priority. If they book on, I make a little list in my community tab, and the people that book onto the list, they get priority. So I'll kind of like show, if I can show. I don't think I can show the community tab on this tablet for some reason. I don't know why. I think it's because you have to be subscribed to see the community tab, and it's I'm like just on some random like page. Oh, I could log in. If I log in, maybe that'll help. Oh yeah, it's looking like it's not gonna let me do that. Okay, so I can't go to the community tab here, unfortunately. Oh, it's a bit annoying. Okay, but I will still go through what's coming up. So, on the 1st and 17th, we have the channeled, if you can see that. Yeah, you can just see my webmail there as well. Oh, the brightness is very dark for some reason. Oh. It's just such an old tablet, that's why I can't really show. Oh, it's terrible. Yeah? Okay. So I'll just have them kind of like open like this then. And just kind of show them here. So, yeah, you might not even be able to see it because it's like the screen's a bit funny coloured. I wanted to kind of show the community tab. How does that look? Does it just look silly, or? Yeah, it just looks silly, doesn't it? Okay, I'll just talk through it. So on the 1st of August, we have the channeled Soulmate stream, which is booked up. And we also have another one on the 17th, which isn't on the schedule, but it is set. That's booked up as well. But the reason I mention it is if you miss out on either of those 2 streams, and you do want a channeled Soulmate or channeled Twin Flame message, then you can email me or Facebook message me, and you can be put onto the next priority list for the 3rd stream that will come up. That was a really popular one. We do have the Starseed reading stream on the 8th of August. So on the 8th of August, we have Starseed reading, and that is I don't think there's much of a list for that. It's very short, so if you're interested in that and you haven't been on it yet, do book in for that. If you're into Starseeds, if you feel like you may be not of this earth, then do please book in for that one. It's okay to just hop along to that one, I think, because there isn't much of a list. There isn't much of a booked list. But even if you were on the last one, you can ask for more information about your old life if you want, if there's time. But yes, on the 8th, there's Starseed reading, so come to that if you would like to, if you're interested in that kind of thing. That's on the 8th of August. So if you have any star seeds in the chat, I would love to see you. Either go to my community tab and message one of my posts, or email me or Facebook message me directly to be on there. On the 10th of August, we have another crystal ball stream, and that'll be a little bit later. It will start a little bit later. I start them at all different times in the day to try and vary like who comes on and to try and reach like new people, to give everyone a bit of a chance as well. On the 15th of August, so anyone who's interested, dream interpretation stream. So I think that'll be really fun. But if you would like your dream interpreted on stream, I would really appreciate if you can write the dream up for me first and email or Facebook it to me, so then I can like analyze it on stream. I can read it out on stream and go over like your, what the dream symbols are and what they mean. So if you would like to kind of volunteer your dream to be interpreted for that one, that's the 15th of August. The 23rd of August, we have another crystal ball reading just like this. So I do try to do this every week if possible. Every 2 weeks, every week to every 2 weeks. When I'm really busy, you may just notice 2 in a month. And that's just because I've been really busy. So it could only fit one every other week. But mostly there'll be one of these a week. And then the last one we have scheduled in so far is the meditation and prayer to Adonis. So you may wish to work with Adonis, who is a Greek god. If you wish to bear with me 1 second. I have my little list of things that Adonis is good for. So it may intrigue you. Even if you aren't too into working with gods, one of these may intrigue you. So why do people work with Adonis? To enhance their beauty or attractiveness, to attract a lover or to strengthen a relationship, to heal from loss or from heartbreak, to celebrate the spring and the renewal of nature, or to honour their sexuality and sensuality. So if you would like to enhance your beauty, if you would like to attract or strengthen your relationship, if you'd like to heal from loss or heartbreak, or honour your sensuality or sexuality, then you may wish to join that stream and do the prayer and meditation to Adonis with me. I will do the prayer, of course, and you will just join me like you are now on stream in the chat. And there'll be like meditation music like there is now, and we'll talk through a little bit about Adonis and how he can help us. So if you're interested in either of those, they are up on my home page. They are on the very home page. So upcoming live streams, they will be under. And I also take suggestions. So if you have any specific stream or type of reading you would like to see done live, then let me know. Because I've just recently started to do rune readings with some clients, and a rune reading live stream has been suggested. So I am also going to book that in soon as well. And what we also do is we do live spell casting as well. So we have live money spells, live love spells, and we will also have a live third party removal spell coming up soon. So yes, subscribe and stick around, and always be looking out on either my Facebook, my Facebook feed, or my community tab to see when the streams come up. So, okay, thank you for letting me go through that. We'll go back to the questions now. So, Aries says, what's going to help me gain more clients for my Reiki business? Do you foresee me being able to get more clients before the end of the year? If so, how many? Okay, so I feel like that there will be some level, of course, of like advertising, which I'm sure you're already doing. But it does seem like a lot of the work for the business is going to come from word of mouth, and also like the area you can situate yourself in. So if you don't already have a physical spot set up, the physical area is coming through as like an important thing. So if you have like the area but you haven't picked the exact like shop or whatever, perhaps just think about that, or just get like a feel for the energies. Go with your intuition there, because it does seem like it's mainly going to be like a word of mouth kind of thing, but specific area could play like a big part. And when we think about specific area spiritually, that doesn't always mean like okay, of course, I love where I live, I want to do it near where I live. So maybe you pick a certain you rent a certain space from a certain place because you like it there. But when you go around and like feel for spaces, you may energetically feel more drawn to a specific space. So go with that kind of guidance. You also say, do you foresee me being able to get more clients before the end of the year? And if so, how many? Okay. Yes. Yes. So I'm not being given a number, but I'm definitely seeing that you're going to get more, definitely before the end of the year. Yes. Sid says, Hope and my male my male Sealy fairy H and R. Hope and H, I'm just going to say, said I'd have my fairy and angel sight back today. Why did that say yeah if that's not the case? Sid, catch up with me outside of the stream, because I if I answered a question earlier in the stream about your site, I may have thought that you, because sometimes you ask about when you will see them more clearly. I didn't know if you were talking about like seeing them as orbs like you often do, or communicating with them how you often do, with the light. So if I've answered a question because I've put my own like expectations kind of thing onto the ball, then I'm very sorry about that. I think I was thinking more about when you will begin to see them more clearly, like actually visually fully. So just excuse me and accept my apology if I've misunderstood you there. Okay, Aries says, has the Reiki healing that I've been doing on my guy been helping him remove any blocks? If so, what other things has my Reiki been helping him with lately? Okay. So yes, it looks like there's been like it looks like there's been some like the beginning of blocks shifting. Not that there was like many blocks or anything, but it does look like that there's like when I see a block shifting, I will see like the block beginning to shift, then the kind of like the like remnants, and then it fully clearing. I see like that there are blocks beginning to shift. So that's not to say that you haven't removed some blocks already, but what's also coming through here is that you're helping with the emotions, helping with his emotions as well. Okay, so I feel like having my device has helped mostly with YouTube glitching, but yeah, I have just definitely had a big glitch, because I saw like a lot of messages, like I wasn't up to where I am now. I did see a question from Kevin, but it wasn't here. It was much further up, so it wasn't this question. Okay, well I'll have to go with where I'm up to now because I can't go ahead. So so now I'm beginning with Kevin. How will my experience when I start going to the gym? Will I meet good people or someone special? So, oh, actually. Oh, that's just that I happened to scroll up to a question of Kevin's that I didn't see. Okay, okay. That's better. I would prefer that. Okay. So, if Leon could just comment in the chat now, if he is around, please just comment in the chat that I'm not doing any more questions after this, wherever we're up to, because I need to start winding down now. Yeah, I do, don't I? Yeah, so I need to start winding down, and when I say I need to start winding down, I'm still on for about like an hour or so. So, I'll just answer Kevin's questions since I've been scrolled up this far. How will my experience be when I start going to the gym? Will I meet good people or someone special? Yes, it'll be positive, and you will meet good people. You'll meet a couple of good people. So yeah, that's positive. I don't feel like I answered that one before. Let's see. Yes, Kevin, Lionsgate coming up. And I'm doing my Starseed stream on Lionsgate, so I'm hoping I will get some people in. It was a little bit silly because I have been invited to a Lionsgate gathering. But I thought it might be nice for people who are like in and online, to maybe have like that starseed connection online, maybe meet some new people. Okay, I like Miss Venus's question here. This might be an intense question for the collective, but with all the UFO talk happening lately, do you see something significant in terms of that happening during Lionsgate Portal? Um, I, it depends what you mean by significant. I feel that there are significant things happening all the time in like the realms that kind of everyday people don't pay attention to, don't realize, don't notice. And I think it all has to do with, a lot of people say that we will like have disclosure, or we will wake, like the collective will wake up, and that's just not really the case. There are all of these little ongoing enlightenment that we continue to have throughout our lives, and that the whole of the collective continues to have throughout their lives. And we sorry, when I get a notification pop up, it distracts me. And yes, so we're constantly going through like advancements, downgrades, upgrades, downloads, advancements, evolvements, and all of that. I think that I do feel that eventually there's going to be like that eventually are kind of alignments like that, like the Lionsgate and all of those alignments that happen throughout the year are going to be like amplified as each year progresses. So I do feel like more and more significant things will happen as time goes on. But I feel personally, in the way that I have seen it play out a lot of the time when I look into it, is that the advancements happen so kind of steadily that our lifetime to the next lifetime like don't really see it, because it's spanning over so many thousands of years. So I do see that the alignments happening are going to like amplify in their power and in their potential each new time that they come round, to the point where there will be a generation of people on Earth who see it for what it really is, and really see the bigger picture that like the star seeds have been talking about for so long. But yes, I think if you are personally doing your own starseed journey and you're doing your own meditations or your astral projections, I do think that you will recognize things and that you will have deep, profound experiences. And I do think that you may become like your abilities may heighten personally, or because people who are awakened before the majority have their own personal awakenings and kind of abilities, whereas those abilities will in generations time be normal to everyone, kind of thing, if that makes sense. But it spans over such a long time that we don't see it, but one day it will be clearer, because the advancements will be so quick that one lifetime generation will see them. I hope that makes sense. But for sure, our like Orion star seeds, or our Syrian star seeds will be connecting with us and reaching out to us. So it's going to be lovely. It's going to be amazing. I'm definitely going to do my own personal meditation on the Lionsgate as well. Ashika says I'm so lost, and I don't know if I'm sorry if you're lost. I'm really sorry. Sarah says, how's Richard's energy looking now? We did the cleanse. Yes. So Sarah, I will catch up with you properly when I jump off the stream. I'll catch up because I think we have a lot to catch up on. Jan, why does Caden think I'm upset? Does he think it because he ghosted me or because I seen him around Jay? Excuse me. Yeah, let me check that. Yeah, because of him ghosting you, yeah. Will I get into another relationship? This comes as yes. Thank you, Miss Venus, and thank you, Leon. Yeah, I'll catch up if you're Sid, if you want to just post your missed question. Then you can post that missed question, I'll get to that. Yeah, Miss Venus, I love that question as well. And I hope that made sense because I feel like when I try to explain things, like, I don't know, I do blab on a lot, and I hope that made some sense to some of you guys. Yeah, and where Miss Venus says here that there's a lot going on in the collective, and not all of it is coming from the light. Yeah, that's absolutely true as well. That's what's happened to Orion. A lot of people have like a negative connotation with Orion, because there were like infiltrations in Orion, and of course in different star systems as well. And a lot of people will see like all like grey aliens as being negative because of like abduction experiences, and that's not the case as well. The same with like the manta beings. A lot of people will see all of them as negative when that's not the case. And yes, there are a lot more people on the earth that know about the truth about aliens than we are led to believe. That's certainly the case. Yeah, when you experience it for yourself and you have your own experiences, yeah, there's some things that can't really be denied in terms of people that know things that were being hidden from and things like that. Yeah, very interesting. Miss Venus says, I mean, like putting on a big show of spacecrafts and things like that, or real cosmic families don't need those big displays to connect with us. Yes, yes, and I think as well, our own star families. Yeah, yeah, it makes sense what you're saying there. So maybe you're going a little bit into the like the false thing that I won't talk about just in case I'm not allowed to, but Yeah. Lionsgate's always very, very intense for me. Like, it's so intense. I love Lionsgate. So that's why I'm hoping like the oh, I have a problem with the stream. That's why I'm hoping that my Starseed stream can be really good. I was hoping to do like a meditation on it instead of just Starseed reading. So I might change it. I don't know if to change it to meditation, like a collective meditation, or just keep it as how I was going to do it. I was going to do like a Lionsgate meditation as well as a Starseed reading as well. So I don't know. I don't know what I'll do. Interesting, Miss Venus, that you feel that way. Like, very similar to me when you have Andromedan. I know that Andromedan doesn't like align in Lionsgate, but I feel like Lionsgate in general is a really powerful one. Like, because of the alignments and where they are and how they line up. I had an issue. So now that I have the two devices, it seems like I have one issue per stream. If you really need to get a question in, then get it in now. But yeah, I'm going like really, really soon. I should be gone. What time is it? Yeah, I should be gone in the next 40 minutes. So, Sid, why did my new friend Callum ghost me when I messaged him about worry of missing Cole's funeral? Does he not care about me as a friend anymore? He never talks to me now. So it seems like he kind of got the wrong idea. It seems like he kind of felt like you were... It seems like he kind of felt like you were trying to like get sympathy or get something. I don't know if it was sympathy, but it seems like he felt like you were trying to get something from him, and he felt like kind of like you were trying to, almost like he didn't take it he should be empathetic for you. He felt like you were using it as a tactic, as it maybe like manipulation or something like that. Not to where he felt like he should just be empathetic. So I hope that makes sense. Okay. Watch Geeks. If my POI has been stalking my social media. Yes. If she had driven past my place. No. If she was thinking of me physically a lot when she sees the new guy. Yes. Ashika, your question didn't get missed. I actually did answer that. When I read the question out, I said, Ashika, which city do you see me being happier at and doing well overall? And I said, I'm just going to call them G and H in case I pronounce them wrong. And I said G. So you might have been like listening out for me to say them. and I have like a worry of like mispronouncing things on stream. So yeah, it was G, and I just say G. Um, yeah. Oh, if Miss Venus says yes, meditation. If anyone who's already had their Starseed reading done would still like to join on a Lionsgate meditation, then comment that, message me on Facebook or comment on a community tab, because I'm really happy to do that and I would love to do that. Yeah, I'm kind of wondering whether to change it to just be a meditation or to do the readings. I'm not really sure. Or I could start with the meditation, so then people who didn't want like another reading because you've already had it could jump out afterwards or something like that. Because it doesn't have to be a really long meditation. But it might be nice because group meditations are really nice, and we could all like kind of discuss if we had any visions or if anything came through for us. So if you would be interested in that, comment on a community tab post, email me, or send me a Facebook message, and yeah, I will do that. I will definitely do that. Husky Lady. So, the passed over loved one questions and spirit guide questions I don't answer on Crystal Ball streams because I have full streams coming up for them. So I have a full channeled spirit guide and passed over loved one stream coming up. So on the 2nd of August we have the trial one, which is completely booked up, but after that I will be doing another one, so just look out for that. It will be a look into any passed over loved ones or spirit guides around you and any messages that might come through from them. So yeah, sorry about that if I didn't explain that. Lalima, was Anne involved with other women when he was in a situation with me? This comes as no. Marie, how is his feelings? His mate said he was depressed after I saw him the other night and he put his head down. Okay. How are his feelings? Yes. Unfortunately, it's sad to see. There is some like depression, low energies there. It's really sad to see. But yes, I can see that. Lalima asks, how is working in Dubai for me? Should I go? And this comes as no. Do you see a possibility for a romantic connection with H, my college classmate? What type of special connection do we have? What type of special connection? It's like, do you mean like soulmate, twin flame, friendship? This was. Sorry. Sorry about my allergies, guys. Oh my gosh. Okay. Yeah, I'll answer that after the stream, I think. Okay. So Kevin asked, do you see possibility for a romantic connection with H, my college classmate? I'll just ask that. It comes as no. It's like there is a possibility, but it seems like quite low. It seems like a low possibility. Lalima says, when will I meet the person meant for me? And how will he be in a relationship, I think. Okay, so I'll just do when will I meet the person meant for me? It's the end of next year, beginning of the year after. So the end of next year, beginning of 2025. That was for Lalima. Jan, were Caden's friends during the trip push him towards confessing his feelings to me? This comes as no. What does Kaysen want to approach me with? You said he was thinking about approaching me to talk about something. Yes, that didn't come through clearly for me, or I would have said. But it does seem like there's something that he wants to come forward and talk to you about, and it doesn't feel like just like letting his feelings. You know how we always talk about him expressing his feelings. It feels like something else he wants to approach you about, basically. But I'm not sure what that was. Will Anne take action towards me in December? And if so, what action will he take? Okay. Will Anne take action towards me in December? This comes as no. It's least likely that he will. It's least likely. You're welcome, Sid. Kevin says, do you see me being committed to going to the gym? You're your own maker of that destiny. I say yes because I think you have the power to, and that you should. I think that if that's something you want, you should go and do it. Of course, I see you doing that because you have the ability to. It's perfectly attainable to you. So if you want that, be determined and do that. Will I see significant changes physically this year? Again, that is based on how much effort you put in. That's a very kind of it's a very kind of, you make your own destiny with that kind of thing, because it's not a question where it could be set on the path and it could be not. It's not a question where you could get like, it's just kind of something where, I mean, I was going to say you couldn't get spell work for it, but you could in a sense. If you're really worried about not having the motivation and the energy to get to the gym, I would suggest work on your solar plexus and even get Reiki on your solar plexus. But it's perfectly attainable to you. It's perfectly within your reach. And you can see some improvements this year if you push yourself at it and you stick to it. But yes, if you're worried about it, if you feel like it could be an issue with you, solar plexus, Reiki, solar plexus frequencies, whatever solar plexus things you want to do there. Jan says, do you see Caden and Jay distancing in the next month? Yes. Jason says, I understand why you didn't answer my question. If I missed a question, I did explain how YouTube had glitched for me. So if you asked a different question and I didn't answer it, it's not my intention. So I only won't answer a question if I feel like someone's not giving anyone else a chance to speak. You definitely haven't been spamming the chat. So, I don't see it. YouTube can glitch. I don't purposefully skip questions. I'm not going to come on here, completely unpaid, just for my own, fun, to, connect with people and do what I love, to just skip your question, to be mean. I wouldn't do that. Oh, here we are. I think I do see it. Okay, yeah, I think I do see your question. I have people outside my house until 5 a.m. each day due to court dismissed. They want all my paperwork, emails. If I go outside, would I get attacked? What should I do? Oh, so you're asking, is your question, if I go outside, will I get attacked? What is the question? Because it sounds really horrible. It sounds like an awful experience that you're going through. But what is the question? So you say you have people outside of your house until 5 a.m. each day. And then you say due to court dismissed. Due to they have been dismissed by the court. And then you put they want all my paperwork. So does the court want all of your paperwork? So if you go outside, so are you asking me, if you go outside, will you get attacked? Is that what it is? If I go outside, will I get attacked? Is that the question? I'm not really sure of the question, I'm so sorry. But yeah, I would never purposefully skip a question. So I will let Jason, if he's still here, let me know if that is the question, and I will just continue on until we get to Jason, and then we can call it a day. From Jason there. After Jason's asked and had his answer. Kevin, did someone spread some negative rumours about me in class before? If so, what type of rumour was it? Yes, there has been rumours spread. There's been like, it seems to be like one or two people saying some things, but yeah, I'm not really sure of what that is. They're just, or if they're just kind of like speaking about you in like a bad light. It seems like two people. Yeah, it doesn't come across as like a specific rumor, but kind of just saying not very nice things, I suppose. Saying untrue things, I would say, comes through. Um, Hoshita, I believe. I I don't know if you've been on stream before. Do I have your full name and date of birth? I think you put it before because I think you did ask a question, but I'm not feeling like initially drawn to your energy. Like I'm really connecting with your energy at the moment. If you could just post your oh ah yeah. So Hoshita, I'm really sorry because I do think we connected earlier in the stream, and I'm really, really sorry. I don't feel like connected to your energy to answer your. You know what? I'm going to ask it anyway because when I have like the energy from like your full name and date of birth, I do feel the question's more accurate. But hold on. Have I scrolled too far up? Oh no, I haven't. Okay. I'm going to answer it anyway. So, but yeah, the accuracy is always more correct when I have your full name and date of birth. I do worry about getting accuracy wrong when I'm connecting so, so distant, like over online. So, but yes, will I get interview call tomorrow? I'm just going to go over, see if we can get the answer here. I'm guessing yes. So best of luck for tomorrow. Best of luck for tomorrow. Yeah, I think you did leave me your full name and date of birth. Well, your full name's there. I think you did leave me your date of birth, but sometimes I have to connect a couple of times before I really feel someone's energy. Some people in here are regular, so I feel really connected, like I'm really, getting their energy. Lalima says, is Nicole really guilty for how he behaved with me? Yes. Will I get a good job soon as well? Yes. Does Caden's friend realise Jay likes Caden? Will they bring this to his attention during the trip? And talk about her and setting boundaries. Do Caden's friends realise that Jay likes Caden? This comes as no. So I don't know if that's like a because she seems that way with a lot of people kind of energy. That comes as no. Bye, Watch Geeks. I know I know you'll have gone by now, but bye anyway. As a courtesy, I'm saying bye now. Jan. Jan says, last question. What should I expect Caden to message me about before Friday? So it seems like it would be quite general, like what you've been up to and what to like, whether to like chat or game or something like that. So it does seem like it would be like a kind of a general kind of message. So it doesn't seem like initially going in there with like oh, I'm so sorry that it's been so long. It doesn't feel like that, but it does feel like very kind and like opening some invitation to you basically. Kevin, would my parents agree for me to live with A next year, eventually for college? Would my parents agree for me to live with A next year, eventually for college? This comes as no right now. Sorry about that. Although often, Kevin, when I look into your parents often, there seems to be like this kind of like not wanting to say yes and then a softening to it. So yeah, this could just be like initially that they'll say no. Sid says, does Callum still want to be my friend? Yes. Marie, thank you for taking your time. And Leon, don't forget to hydrate and eat something. Thank you, Marie. That's so sweet. I barely saw you in here today. But yes, always a pleasure to have you in here. I love that you came and joined. Thank you very much. So where Kevin has put, yeah, my parents do say no as their first answer to everything. After that, I'm not taking any more questions. But before that, yes, I am. So Let's see. Yajni. Hello and welcome. I'm glad you could just about make the end of the stream. Because I know we're all on like different time frames here, so really nice to see you. It's nice to see you back. So, will I be successful in my Zoom job interview tomorrow? Okay, let's see. Okay, so we're getting a 75% prominence on that. So best of luck to you in your interview. Yeah, best of luck with that. That's a prominent path. So best of luck with that. Lalima. Oh. Yeah. Okay. Sometimes message retracts, I'm not sure why. Bunny cards, yes, you messaged me on Facebook, so I will just quickly get to you. I'm pretty sure you messaged on Facebook. Yes. Oh no, I need to sneeze. Oh, I made it all stream without sneezing. I have really bad allergies today, guys. Okay, so bunny cards. Yes, I can do your question just before we go. Will my project do well? This comes as yes. Yes, Jan, I will catch up with you. I have a few sessions and readings to do first, but I will catch up with anyone who's just in the inbox. Prioritising my sessions first. Hoshita, you're welcome. I hope you have liked and subscribed. Guys, if you're still in here, please, and you haven't already liked the video, please do so. And if you are new, please subscribe. Even if you're just joining now where I'm winding down, I am finishing now because I've been on for 3 hours. But do subscribe because I do this every week. Kevin says, my parents do say no as their first answer to everything. Okay. So, Abhishek, you ask what's coming in my life next, in love life and general. So I do not do full readings on stream. Oh my gosh, I will be here all day. I only answer specific questions for the crystal ball, or I can pick a tarot card. So love tarot, Akashic tarot, or totem animal tarot. I answer specific questions. I don't give full readings out on stream. That's what I do as my job. If you would like to book a reading with me, you can go to secretfrequencies.com and you can buy a reading. They are very reasonably priced. And yeah, but just specific questions on stream. So RBI, who has been very kind and put their full name and date of birth, so yes, I will do this question. RBI, please do subscribe and join us back since you are just catching us at the end here. But yes, I will answer your question. Are we twin flames, soulmates, or karmics? Okay, let me just get a feel for your energy and then I will do your question. Okay. your karmics. But yes, I do these crystal ball streams usually once a week, sometimes twice a week. And I have many other streams coming up, guys, who are just new in now. I have channeled messages from your twin flame, channeled messages from your soulmate. I have starseed readings. I have dream interpretation streams. I have live spell castings. So we do live money spells where I will cast a money spell for you live. I also do live love spells as well. So if you want a love spell doing live, yeah, there's tons and tons of streams to join onto. Go to my homepage and check out my upcoming streams. If you, these streams, the crystal ball, you can just come into, ask as many questions as you like, or like I said, pick a tarot card. But if you, all of the other ones require booking onto. So I do make priority lists for them. So if you would like to be prioritized for any upcoming streams, just let me know. Just keep up to date with my community tab, or also follow me on Facebook, and that just ensures that you get your slot on the readings. So this doesn't have a list, you don't need to book on for this, but on all of my other ones you do, because they just get too booked up. And the other ones I give like more in-depth readings. We do past life reading, starseed readings, and all of those things. So if anything like that interests you and you want a bit more of an in-depth look at your past life or starseed life or anything like that, you do need to book onto those, because they do book up quickly. Thank you, RBI. It'll be so lovely to see you again soon. Oh, you're welcome. You're very welcome. Yes, let me know about the job interview. For any of you guys who have like interviews and stuff, I'll keep you in my prayers and my meditations. You're welcome, bunny cards. Hi Michelle, you just caught me jumping out. Mega, the questions that were skipped, I did explain how I had a glitch and I asked everyone to repost their questions. I did say it would be a short stream today, but yeah, so it's only been 3 hours today. It's usually 5. My next crystal ball reading is the 10th of August, so just over a week. But I am very sorry if you got skipped, because it's not my intention. When there's a glitch on YouTube, I can't help it, and I'm really sorry. Leon did put in the chat where if you asked a question above this, you may need to re-ask. He did put that in there, so perhaps you just didn't see it, or you jumped out and jumped back in or something. But you did get some of your questions asked earlier on in the stream, so I hope that you're appreciative of that. So I hope to see you all very, very soon. Yeah, I hope to see you all very, very soon. Love, light, and blessings to each of you. Yeah, stay in touch. Let me know if you would like to be on any of the upcoming streams, and join me on this crystal ball stream every week. Next week it will be a little bit later, so it will start a little bit later. Sorry, I say next week. On the 10th of August, it will start a little bit later, but it will be a longer stream, so we will do longer. So yeah, I am sorry to cut it short, guys, but love, light and blessings to each of you. I hope to see you all very soon on the next stream.